Welcome. We are going to look at embedding PDF files and archiving PDF files, particularly for the Mission Creek newsletter. So what we will do first is we will want to go to File, Open, or Open File, and we will want to, we're in our site files right now, open the newsletter. Let's find it here. Now there's the newsletters themselves. We can't see anything right now because we're looking for an HTML file. No, you probably already saw it. I do not see it. Oh, there it is, newsletter. Okay, so we're going to open the newsletter file. When we open this file, we will see Mission Creek Messages. That's the name of the newsletter. And even though you don't see anything here in this box, there is an embedded PDF. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to view that in the browser. And what you will end up seeing is where that box is kind of empty, there's actually something there. It's the newsletter from much earlier on in the history of the world. It's 2 pages, you can see. It's all there. When people scroll down, they scroll down through the 2 pages. And then downloadable newsletters. These are archived newsletters. November to December, there's September, August. So it's going from latest, or from earliest down to latest. Even though you can't see it, it's there. So I'm just going to show you how we did this. So I'm going to close that and we're going to go back here. Now you can't actually see anything here, but it's there. The way you're going to have to be able to see it, unfortunately, right now is to go to the source. So when we go to the source, we will see, now notice where I clicked before. I clicked, where are you? Okay, I clicked next to where it was. Here it is, embed. So it's embedded. It's the source is in the newsletters. Oops. Shoot. Okay, sorry about that. In the newsletters folder, and it's called 11 through 12. Sorry. It's called 11 through 12, and then %20 is actually a space. I shouldn't have put spaces in there, I apologize. But that's the code for a space for this in this instance, 2011. Okay, so there it is. There's your file. We want a different file in there. We don't want to change the height or the width. We don't need to change any of that. We just want to change which file is in there. I apologize for any confusion, but I hope that you can understand that all we are looking for is the newsletters area where there's a file, the file that you want. It's a PDF. Can you see that right here? It's a .pdf. So what we're going to do, if there's a better way, we'll learn later, but for now, is we have our newsletter, see site, here's our site files, and here's our newsletters. I put them separately. They're not images, but they're not HTML files either. So to keep them separate, I put them in their own file. I actually placed in here a file called Peace. It's a Lifting Up Jesus Bible study. I'm just using this PDF to show you how we can embed it. So it's just a Bible study here that we're going to use. Let's see. Okay, so it's called, I'm just going to double click on it, or just click twice slowly. I'm going to copy the name exactly as it is. And then I'm going to come back here. Now it's in my newsletters folder. That's good. But this really needs to be now this. 01 Peace. Okay, now if I check to make sure that it works in my browser, now instead of having Mission Creek Messages newsletter, I've got Finding Peace Through the Bible. And I can scroll down page 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What do I do with my old newsletter now? So let's pretend that this Bible study is actually your new newsletter. You created it in Microsoft Word or whatever, and then you saved it as a PDF. File, save it as a PDF. You put it into your newsletter folder, and then you modify the source so that it doesn't say your old newsletter, it says your new newsletter or whatever your file name is. What do you do with that old newsletter? Well, I'm glad you asked. What we'll do is we'll come back to the design view and look here. We've got some tables here. I don't know why I put these in separate table as separate table items. Simply bring your cursor to the beginning of the line, hit enter, it'll give you a new bullet point. Just type in whatever it is. So we'll say the last one was February. February is always spelled weird. 2012. Okay. So now we have our text and we want to hyperlink it. Do you remember how to hyperlink? Just simply go up to this chain, the link of chain. It automatically put in piece, but we don't want piece, so we're going to go to our newsletter file, and it is, was it this one? I guess that's one already is. Okay, we'll leave it as piece, but that's how you do it. Now it's hyperlinked. So when people go to your website and they check out your newsletter, we'll pretend this is the newsletter, and they scroll down to the bottom, they will see hyperlinks for, okay, now if I click on this, what's going to happen? Let's check it out. It comes up. Here we go. Yeah, look, I can print it. I can save it. I can zoom in and out. Great. Okay, that's what we want to see. I hope that makes sense. Let's just review really quickly. I'm sorry if this is a little bit laborious. So, embedding PDF files, even though you can't see it here in Blue Griffin, if you go to the source, I'm going to click right where it is here. So my cursor's there. Okay. There's my cursor, newsletter. I just need to change the file name. Don't change the path, and we want to keep it newsletters. Make sure that you put your newsletters into the newsletter folder. Change the file name to whatever it is. You can leave everything else the same here. That works. Okay? And then for archiving the newsletters, hopefully we'll have a whole bunch of these soon. Just type in the next one, February, March, and then we will hyperlink it using this here. And I'll just leave that for now because I don't have another one. And people will be able to go to the different links. Okay, that should do for now. I hope that helps. God bless you.